for the team with all these guys being available to come back, or is anything change in your mentality with that?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a boost. Just the morale around the whole team. I mean, whenever you get your teammates back out there, we work so hard to play this game, and whenever everyone can be out there to play, it just makes us all a little more happier because we want everyone to get the opportunity to see the rewards of what they invest.
What can Bo add to the offensive threat that's coming back for y'all?
I mean, he's a big dude. He's got great hands, physical receiver. I think he can really help us with some of the deep balls and using his body to get on some of their corners and safeties.
How about having his length go over the middle too? Somebody get some possession stuff for you as well.
Yeah. He's very strong. He's big, and he's good at doing stuff like that.
In that regards, not only with the people who are coming back from suspension, but having a full, capable running back core, is this going to be the first chance for y'all to really showcase your full potential, having a full roster at that regards?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think last week you saw a glimmer of our full potential. I think there's still more out there. I think we can be a little better. But yeah, I think this would be a good week for us.
How much easier was it to watch your game film of your own throws after this last game as opposed to the first two?
It's a little easier.
Well, what did you when you watched it though, what stood out to you about what you were doing in this game that you weren't doing in the first two?
Just like I said in previous interviews, my feet. My feet were in good positions. Like I said, I was working on, and at the end of the day, an inaccurate quarterback probably doesn't have great feet. So just what I focus on, and they were better and a lot more accurate.
Coach, going into this Miami game, I mean, you had the performance that you wanted, that you worked for, and to bounce back from the first two starts. What does that do for your confidence level going into a road game and knowing that you guys are going to start off 2-0 and you're going in with the performance that you had on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, my confidence is high. We had a great week last week, and we had great practice today. Our guys played great in the game on Saturday. I felt great. So I mean, we all have high confidence going into this game.
Was there a big difference?
Was your performance motivated at all off the fact that Chaz was coming back from his suspension, and you know that there were going to be questions about who should start, considering your start of the season and knowing you had to perform on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, not really. I'm not really worried about any of that. I'm really just worried about winning games for this team, whatever that looks like. At the end of the day, everyone in that quarterback room wants the same thing I want, and that's to win. And so that's the end goal.
Is there anything different dramatically with the snaps? I mean, Coach said when a guy's not going to play, obviously you pull the snaps back, but Chaz being potentially available, is it a huge difference in the snaps you're getting right now?
There wasn't that big of a difference today. I mean, there probably will be, but I have no idea.
What is the difference between the offensive line the last 2 weeks, especially Saturday, as opposed to what was in front of you at Cal?
I'm sorry, you said the difference in the
offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, I think they played really, really well against Pitt. And I think that they did a great job of run blocking as well. And I think the run game helped that with the pass pro. I mean, they couldn't really figure out what we were going to do, and so that helped us out and kind of kept them off balance. And I thought they did a great job up front.
During the time frame with Chaz being out, when people were looking ahead before the season started, they said the one thing, obviously, the line had to keep you healthy because the backups are true freshmen. You only been hit a couple of times. How good a job have those guys done keeping you healthy?
Yeah, I mean, from a passing standpoint, I haven't been hit that much.
Yeah.
They've done a great job. I couldn't ask for more. Everything can always be better, but they're doing a great job. I got a lot of faith in those guys. I know they're going to just continue to get better and better each week.
What can you tell us is going on in center? Because McCarter played some, but Troll played a lot too, and you're getting Anderson back. I mean, what's going on there that you can tell us about that position that's obviously having some interchange?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really 100% know. I think they're just working some different people in different positions to see what they can do and just see what's best for our football team.
What have you seen on tape from Miami that's challenging their defense?
I mean, they're a great team. I mean, I think they lead the nation in tackle for losses. They've got talent everywhere. They got great coaches. I mean, they're a good team. We're gonna have to play our best game.
Nate, how much does it help you to have the running game, the running support that you had on Saturday? Antonio going on the running game. You got all your running backs available to you. How much does that help you at the quarterback position?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, it makes my job so much easier when those guys are just taking big runs. We're efficient on the early downs. With them running the ball, it takes a lot of stress off of me and the offensive line. And they're doing a great job, just interchanging all those backs, and all of them are doing a great job, and I think we see what they do this week.
Des Newsome had a lot of yards after catch the other day. What is the difference between him now when you get him the ball, in space now as opposed to a year ago?
I think he's just a little more mature. He played quite a bit last year, and he saw what college football is kind of like. And I think he kind of realized that he could be very special. He's very talented, very explosive, and he's doing a great job. I think he's just matured a lot and realizes what he can do.
Coach said on Saturday it looked like you just went out and played football and lived with the results. Do you feel like you've become more of a, I guess to say, less of your own worst critic in that regard? Do you feel just taking the edge off of yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I think I just kind of relaxed and just went out and played football. I think the first 2 weeks I was trying to make too many things happen, especially the first week. And I was just, I can't really play like that. At the end of the day, it's football. And so I just went out there and did what I've done my whole life and just reacted to what the defense gave me, and it paid off.
What is getting Bo Corrales back do for you all?
Yeah, I mean, he's another weapon to put out there. I mean, he's a big body, he's strong, he's physical. He can make some possession receptions, and I think he's going to really help us.
And you connected with him a few times last year in the Miami game. Do you think there's opportunity there to have that same type of success in this game?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think he's going to play a big role. I think he does a great job.